Welcome to Ed's Weekend Adventures. We got another weekend adventure here. It's April the 6th, and I remembered this morning that it was March the 6th when I received a new grill for this truck. Oh yeah. Yeah, right here's the new grill. Yep, I bought it on Amazon. Let me see what it was, sir. It was $73.13. Isn't Amazon amazing? But it's just a cheap plastic grill, but hell, that's the one that was on it. But here's what happened. You know, these Dodge trucks are known for this. Now, this truck is a 1996. Okay, there she is. No rust. Believe it or not, it's got the original exhaust on it. And the most important thing, it's got a cassette player in it. Oh my. Yeah, you know how us old guys are in our cassette players. Now, I was going to put a CD player in it, and I couldn't bring myself to, you know. It's just something about these old trucks with a cassette player. I don't know. So I left the cassette player in it. It's nothing fancy, you know, to roll up windows, but everything still works. So here's our 96 Dodge Ram. But what happened was I drove it this winter to work. I drive it in the wintertime. And you can see how the grill, the tin foil over top of the plastic is starting to lift and bubble here. All along here. I hope you can see that good. Let me turn on some light here. But you can see how it's all bubbling right here. You know, and yeah, it's kind of disheartening. But I remember I had a 97 Dodge Ram and it did the same thing. That truck all rusted out, so I knew what to do with this one. I mean, I got this thing fluid filmed, and every time I drive it, I bring it in here and spray her down. Well, I spray it outside, bring it in here, and I spray it down with WD-40, everything you can see. And underneath it, I spray it with PB Blaster. I still like PB Blaster for underneath there. You can't see that, but. So we got to change this grill today. Yep, well, let's get to it. It's Monday. I just got home from work, and I took a good look at this stupid grill I installed yesterday. I work full-time Monday through Friday. I work for the Army. And I'm not allowed to talk about what I do. I work full-time, and on the weekends I try to make videos, you know. I try to get a video done every weekend. So yesterday it was pouring down rain. You know, it was a rainy day. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel like coming down here. I mean, I just would have rather propped up my feet and watched TV. But I decided to come down here, try to put this grill on that's been sitting here for a month. Try to get the grill done and get a video done. What this is, it's a hilarious comedy of errors is what yesterday turned out to be. And this grill was a pain in the butt to install. It didn't fit right, and in order to make it fit right, you had to practically bend and break the plastic. Now, maybe that's common for these Dodge Ram grills, but this is a second generation Dodge Ram truck. And the truck is pretty nice. I mean, it's almost mint, you know? And I put this grill on. I don't know if you can see these wrinkles. There's a line here, and there's a line here, and there's a line here, and one here. Okay? So the first mistake I made was buying a $73 cheap-ass grill on Amazon and thinking I was going to get something nice that I would like on my truck, okay? That was my first mistake. Second mistake was trying to put it on a Sunday when it was raining and I didn't feel like it. To be honest with you, I think it looks like crap. So I thought I'd start the video that way. If you want to watch the rest of it, you can. I mean, it's kind of funny because, I mean, yesterday, quite frankly, I think my IQ was around 50 or 60 somewhere. You know what I'm saying there? But I got this on here. And this is what I got. I'm not happy with it. I mean, holy crap. You know, I mean, I bought it almost a month ago. I can't return it. You know, I'm gonna eat the 73 bucks, but someday I'm gonna buy a nice grill and put it on the front of this truck. although it's the 6th of April, believe it or not, they said it's going to snow this morning. It's cold outside, so I had to fire up this blaster here. Hell yeah. So, and I got it real warm in here because when you're dealing with plastic, you know, you can't mess with it. You got to warm up your garage as warm as you can get it. So, here we go. Oh yeah. I'm kind of short, so I got to put it down a little bit. See what we got going on in here. Just in case you ever got to change a grill. You got 2 little nuts there on that side. You can see up across the top, it looked to be about 12 millimeter. We'll find out. I'll have to take the latch off right here. And then 2 more little bolts over here. Yeah, okay, let's see what we got here. Hey, this bugger's American. Guess what? It's 5/16. Forget that millimeter stuff. So, 5/16. Oh my. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a big one. I need an extension on my 5/16. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if this. She's breaking up. She's breaking up. Okay. We're gonna have to do something different here. Get this off of here. Yeah. The impact gun is a little bit too aggressive. Gonna bust everything up. I think what I'm gonna do is hit it first with some PB Blaster. Every one of them. Let's hit it with some PB Blaster. Let's see if we can get some of this on here. You can come for me. Don't take much, hopefully. Just a little bit on these buggers, and that will help us. Okay, we got some here too. You know, I love impact guns, and they have their place, but there's something to be said for a good hand job, you know what I mean? So I'm going to get a little 1/4 inch ratchet and 5/16 and do these by hand. That way I don't bust everything all up. First thing I got to do is get the PB Blaster off my hands. Now, let's see if this goes a little better. More control, less aggressive. Well, that one's already broke off. I'm gonna have to get a pair of vice grips maybe to hold on to this thing. Yeah, that old plastic, it's all coming off in pieces here. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to take the grill off, and then I'll take the metal parts off. Let's get this grill off of here. We can take this off. Yeah, I'm going to have to take these off. That seems to be coming for me. Guess what? That plastic ain't holding. It's all coming off in pieces. Okay. One of the problems with an old truck, huh? Yeah. Maybe this side will cooperate, you think? Having trouble getting you in a good spot here. Okay, let's see if this side cooperates. Where it goes into the metal comes off okay. Man, I'm liable to have to cut the plastic off. I do not want to do that. This job's going to get more complicated than I thought. No, just like the Oh, anyway, these are the handiest things for holding on to your stuff, you know. Good, they're sticking in there. Magnets are amazing. Okay, now, see here. One more screw, and I think the hood opener hickey-do here will come off. There we go. Got that. Okay. Okay. There's the hood opener hickey-do. Okay, I got a little pair of spring-loaded needle nose pliers. I'm gonna try these up in there to hold the back of that bolt so I can get the nut off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Looky there, would you? One old Dodge Ram grill that's all blistered up. Okay, here's the funny part. I told you I got a whole new grill for 70-some bucks. See this right here? This little emblem? That cost more than the whole grill. That little emblem. Understandable. But the one I got on here is pretty nice. So I got to figure out how to get that off. Maybe the heat gun and the putty knife, huh? Let's see what happens. Oh, we got to set this new grill somewhere where we don't mess it up. I've been known to do that. Okay, let's set this over here on a table saw. There. Stay. Now, we got to take off these backwards. Ooh, all this metal stuff on here. Got to figure out how to take this stuff off now. Definitely a lot easier down here than up there. Okay. All right. There we go. again. So can I get this fancy little ornamental Dodge piece out of here without busting it? If I can get it, I save myself 80 bucks. If I can't, I gotta spend 80 bucks. I think I'm gonna hit it from heat in behind. I don't think I got it hot enough yet. Here, it's starting. You gonna pull off of there? Got it. Look, it's hot glue. Just a hot glue gun. I figured it'd be a good idea to lay down a blanket here, because I don't want to scratch up that new one. Holy crap. After all, it is just plastic with tinfoil on it. Okay, it's gonna slow it down a little bit, but I happen to notice a little bit of rust here on the top of this metal piece, and I want to sand that off and treat it and paint it. Well, this piece of metal has a few spots on it. It's not gonna hurt us to clean it up and hit it with a little bit of converter and paint. You know, the worst thing about safety glasses and wearing one of these is moisture goes up and fogs up the glasses and you can't see shit. Ugh. Okay. Yep, we had our lunch, we had a good fish sandwich, took our vitamins, that's important when you're old. And we're ready to get this grill here put on. Yep, we gotta get her fastened. Okay, here we go. We got new grommets, new everything. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Yep. Yep, I think this might be better if I can get you focused right here. Yeah, it's the hardest part is getting the camera so it's facing right way. Yeah, and then I think my head's crooked a little bit. Hopefully this is better. Now, we gotta get this up in here like this. And we'll put these clips in here. The new clips. Clip. And a new clip here. I hope you can see okay. Can you see okay? Yeah. These are so careful. This whole oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think it's so. I got in there. We got it in the offie instead of awning. There we go. Okay. I think you definitely don't want to do this with an impact gun or you're going to be breaking the plastic. Best to be treating this like it's fragile, because it is. Get that tight. We get to nope, too big a hole. We need different bolts, unless we use the old ones. We got all the old ones. Maybe we gotta take all them back out. Son of a gun. What's the deal with this? Yeah, they didn't give us new screws. We need new bolts. Bigger ones. Okay, we're back to the old bolts. I actually think, or yeah, the old nuts, the holders. I think they're better because they're tighter. Yeah, I like them being tight. Oh, I don't like that slipping. Okay, we got to take this little protective thingy off so we can mount our new piece. It's nice how they did this. Take that off. Okay. Oh yeah. All right, what do we do with our piece over here? See if we can get this here. It's pretty well cleaned up. We're gonna have to get the glue gun heated up. Put a little glue to that. Is this gonna fit? Yep. Oh, is that beautiful, huh? Beauty must to the maximus. Piece of metal to set the glue gun on. Yep. There we go. You gonna get hot? I decided getting underneath this hood with the camera on my head wasn't a good idea. I'd probably knock it off and break you all, and then you wouldn't get to see the rest of if I ever get this grill on here. You know, probably an expert could do this in about 15 minutes. I think I've been at it for about 2 hours gluing on that emblem and everything, but almost got it. We're ready to put her up there and see if it fits on this truck. If it fits, I'll be surprised. Oh, let's see what happens. I can't get the hood to stay where I want it, so I'm going to put a bungee cord on it because it's up there too far from me to work on it. Yeah, how about that? Is that going to work? I got to find a place here to latch the bungee cord on the radiator. Okay, all the professionals out there are laughing their butts off right now because you can't put the metal part on and then put it on the truck. You gotta put these up in the truck and then you put the metal part on. You know what I should have done? I should have watched a video on YouTube before I tried to do this. Okay, I'll be back after I get the metal off and try to put this on the truck. Okay, I decided putting that metal skeleton on the grill first, it wasn't a mistake. Nope, it was a dry run. It was a practice run. So now we're gonna put the grill on the truck. Let's see how this goes by myself. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Best news of the day. So the best news of the day is so far my emblem is staying on. The Dodge Ram emblem. Now let's see if this will go up in here. I don't know. Okay. How is this supposed to work here? Gotta get it in these holes. I ain't sure about this. Oh. Is that gonna go in there? There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Something's starting to go here. It's starting to work. Imagine that. Okay, let's put some of these nuts on here. Wouldn't that be something if we got this on here and it worked? Did I tell you I'm a carpenter? I ain't no mechanic. You already figured out I'm not a mechanic. Now you know I'm a carpenter. At least I hope I am. Maybe I forgot that too. You know, the most amazing thing is I haven't broken any plastic on the new one yet. Not yet. It's probably coming. Okay, I got the metal up in there. The skeleton. Now if I can get it in these holes and slowly bend things around. We're putting the last tightening down of these guys up there. Feels pretty good. Yeah, it feels real good. I think I'm okay to tighten. What do you guys think, huh? Today, I think I have proven that putting a plastic and tinfoil grill on the front of a second generation Dodge Ram is not an idiot-proof job. However, an idiot can do it. That's what I proved today. In one Sunday afternoon, we managed to go from this messed up tinfoil right here. You can see how it's all warply and ripply. Yeah, the cold did that. To over here, we got brand new tinfoil. Only thing is, this new tinfoil, I don't know if you can see it, but when I open up the door and the light hit it, it is not perfect either. Far from it. But it's kind of got a line there, a line there, a line there, a line there. Hey, you know, it's like they say, you get what you pay for, you know. And I guess I didn't pay enough money because I got this cheap piece of junk tinfoil over plastic on there. It does look better than it did before though, but I don't know. I guess it'll have to do for now. Not bad, at least from a distance. It looks good, huh? Yeah, that's my 1996 Dodge Ram with the original cassette player, and it's got the original exhaust under there. Yep. Oh well, it's the miracle of wool wax, you know, underneath there. Coat everything, and who knows, maybe your vehicle can last this long too. Not bad for a 30-year-old truck, huh? Yeah. Oh well, definitely looks better than that old thing did. So we're gonna end this video here. Boy, if you stuck with me, like I said, I proved it's not idiot proof, but an idiot can do a front grille on a 2nd gen Dodge Ram. I got it all on there. I hope it stays on when I drive it to work next week. Maybe someday I'll drive it just to show it off to my army boys, you know. But well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure and subscribe and hit the like button down there so I can this idiot can do more projects for you. Okay, you don't want to miss what the heck I do next. Hey, we'll catch you later. Till then, bye bye.